Tomorrow is possibly the last day of the work that I need to do to liberate myself from the evil that haunts me for about 6 years already. And to get my justice, to get apologies and a big compensation for all the evil that was done to me. And I am happy to know that it might be that soon, and I am looking forward to it. However, as of today, I decided that there is another type of freedom that I want in addition to the freedom of my body. The freedom of my property. I don't want anything done to or with the stuff that I own. And I think it's just right, because if I am going to be free, then my stuff should also be free, because it's my stuff. The freedom should be a complete freedom. It only makes sense. So let me give you an example of things that I don't want to happen to my stuff. Like when I owned a treadmill, whenever I would open a picture of a woman on my computer, there would be a knock on my treadmill, something using that knock to tell me to walk or run on that treadmill in order to obtain that woman. I don't want that shit to happen ever again. Nor am I planning to own a treadmill again. But I don't want such things to happen. For example, there is a piano in my room and I don't want anything knocking on the piano telling me to play on it. It is my decision whenever I want to use any of my equipment. Another example. As of lately, whenever I type the titles of the videos I upload to YouTube on my phone, something interferes with it, constantly hiding the keyboard after every 2 or 3 characters to interfere with me typing the titles of my videos. This is another example of something I don't want to happen. It's my phone, I paid money for it, and I own it. It's most certainly my phone, and nobody has the right to interfere with whatever I am doing on my own phone. The next example. There was a day when I was watching a movie in which there was a particularly violent scene where a woman was laying in a bathtub and a man was stamping her in her bathtub very violently, almost to her death. It was a very aggressive scene. And it's especially such scenes that are so passionately aggressive that I would like to watch undisturbed. But you see, in the middle of that scene, the AI or whatever it is that constantly follows me, it made the mouse cursor appear on screen to tell me that I am being watched. And I don't want that shit. If I am going to be free, then I want to be allowed to do whatever I want in my own room freely without anything interfering with my computer or in any other way. I don't need that shit to be told that I am being watched when I am watching a scene in which specifically I don't want to be interrupted. This is another example. And yet another example that sometimes that AI or whatever it is uses either my mouse cursor or my desktop icons, like selecting my desktop icons or pointing my mouse cursor somewhere to communicate with me. Yeah, well, find another way to communicate. Leave my stuff alone. Leave my computer alone. There are plenty ways to communicate that don't involve attacking my body like that piece of shit did now, twitched my left thigh, and don't involve doing anything to my stuff, including my computer. Furthermore, there is absolutely nothing more to communicate. Nothing. I know the correct training program, which is the only thing that there is really to communicate. And I am not changing it for many years. It might be even that for 1,000 years, and I am not kidding. I may do this. This is a program that I really trust, and I might do it for as many as 1,000 years. I am not joking about it. Therefore, there is absolutely nothing left to communicate at all. I know my stuff, I know what matters, and I'm going to keep doing it for an extremely long time. So don't communicate with me, giving me whatever instructions, because I am not working for anybody. I am not changing my plans. There is absolutely nothing left to communicate. But even if so, even if they do find something that they want me to do, to know, not to do, leave my stuff alone. Leave my body alone. Leave my computer alone. Leave my closet alone. Like today's morning, I opened the closet and very specific pants fell off the closet. I am sure it was also done intentionally by whatever it is that is messing with me. Leave my stuff alone. I find a different way to communicate. I think that if I am doing all that work to earn my freedom, I deserve full freedom, meaning that not only my body is going to be free, but my stuff is going to be free as well. I deserve complete freedom of both body and property.